Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Red Dead Online Trader Guide. In this guide I'll be going over the most effective way of how you can make the most money with a trader role in Red Dead Online. So let's get right into it. First of all, what you want to do is you want to reach rank 10 if you're focused on making money. Now, in order to do that, I have a really great strategy on how you can get to rank 10 very quickly. I'll leave an eye in the sky to that video alongside of a video about the hunting wagon, which will go into depth about how that thing works as well. A little spoiler here, that thing is extremely useful and is very much worth going upwards of rank 10 for. Now, as you're working your way up to rank 10 and you're someone who doesn't really have enough money yet to start investing into a medium and into a large wagon, hear me out for a second. What I personally think is that it's not worth it to buy a medium wagon. The reason for that is because you unlock the medium wagon at rank 5 and you're only about 10,000 XP away from getting the large wagon, which in my opinion is the much better option. Mainly because if you can get a full large wagon and sell that, you can earn a total of $625 if you sell it far away, which is much more profitable than if you were to buy a medium wagon and then sell that far away as well, because you will only earn about $30 to $40 more, which in reality is just a gigantic waste of time. Instead, what you should focus on is try to make as much money all the way up until rank 10, and that way you will be able to invest into the large wagon, and then you will start to be able to make a lot of money. Now at rank 10 you're going to have to make a decision. Do I want to buy the hunting wagon or do I want to buy the large sail wagon? Now personally I would say go for the large sail wagon. The reason for that is because once you reach rank 10, you will also unlock a perk called efficiency. With efficiency, you're able to sell perfect carcasses for 25% more. Meaning, for example, a deer, which normally holds a value of 7, will now hold a value of 8.25, which might not seem like a big deal, but if you have 2 of them and you're handing them in, that is already an increase of 2.5. Another example of this is a buck, which normally has a value of 10 and would then have a value of 12.25. All this stuff adds up, meaning that in reality you don't really need a hunting wagon, but a hunting wagon obviously will make your life a lot easier, but it might be something that is worth investing into after you've got your first large sale done. Now diving into how long it will actually take you to get to 100 items. If you want to get to 100 items, it will take you a total of 3 hours and 20 minutes, because every 2 minutes an item is generated, which has a value of $2.50. Now it seems that as you scale up to the more larger sales and stuff, there seems to be a bonus for selling in a larger bulk. How all this stuff works and what the value and all the stuff of it is, I personally haven't looked into this too much. However, I'm just simply focusing on what the maximum amount is, which is more than likely the thing you really want to go for. Because let's be honest, selling for 625, why would you possibly want to sell for less? And a quick couple of other things as well is that if you want to sell some materials to crypts, make sure that they're not skinned, because if they're skinned, crypts will not accept them. As well as that there is a difference inside of animal types, and if you want to have a direct comparison to them, the best way to compare this is the same as at the butcher. Say for example a deer sells for $7 at the butcher, it will also have a value of 7 at crypts. This way you can kind of calculate and kind of know if you are knowledgeable about how hunting works in Red Dead Online. You'll be able to tell which animals are a good idea to hand in. Carcasses are definitely the way to go because those are holding the most amount of value. And last but certainly not least, we definitely want to be talking about the location you should be using for this. Personally, I've been using the Heartlands because I know it's a very good location of finding a lot of deer and buck, which all have a very good value, especially when sold with a perfect skin. There's a lot of them roaming around the world, and if you're someone who is still a lower rank, what you could do is to kill 2 of them with a relatively good condition. And of course, you could also decide to get a perfect pelt and a good pelt, or even 2 good pelts, and just simply kill one of them and lasso the other one. If you lasso the other one and just drag them with you, you're able to sell 2 carcasses in one go, making your life a whole lot easier and giving you that extra little bit of time of doing that additional sale if you need to. And that is kind of really that's all there is to it in terms of the trader. All you really need to do is make sure that your supplies are up and doing well, and also make sure to have your resupplies available at all times too. It's a really good idea to check on Cripps here and there if he's still making stuff, and if he isn't, to do a quick resupply mission, which you should definitely do the regular way and not try to buy supplies, because you will be robbing yourself from XP. And that brings us to the end of this trader guide. If you found this useful, make sure to leave it a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all later.